Alright guys, this video is brought to you by Mouthgasm Crunchy. I don't know what to tell you guys. Just chocolatey goodness in a jar. Link to buy is in the description below. Buy from Sandra. Alright, today we're going to talk about Cobra Kai Season 1, 2 and 3 because I did not watch the first season a few years back. What I did was I binged it all in 1 week. Bear with me guys. Okay, so what can I tell you about Cobra Kai? It is a continuation of the original Karate Kid films, not the Jaden Smith one, but it is Ralph Macchio, Willem Zabka from 1984. That story is continued. So this story follows Willem Zabka's character, Johnny Lawrence. He was the main baddie in the first movie, but this time he is the main focus. So what we get to see is his side of the story, what happens to them. Now, I will tell you this guys, out of all the shows I watched, this is the one show that actually respects the original films. It carries the story forward. It respects what happened in the past, and you get to see a continuation of their story, not just moving forward in the future, but you also get to learn more about their past way before the first movie. So that part, in terms of the writing, I think is spot on. Okay, Willem Zabka, he still got it. Even Ralph Macchio. And the main thing, one of the main key points I want to highlight here guys is they blur the line between who is good and who is bad. Of course, you know from the first movie, Johnny Lawrence was the main baddie, Ralph Macchio was the good guy, the Karate Kid. There's no true good, there's no true bad. They explore that marvelously. Sometimes you're going to see one character and he's going to act so bad, and then in the next one, you're going to be like, oh, I see where you're coming from. I understand why you're doing this. I understand the trauma that you're going through, and because of that, you understand the story well. Now, this is not a perfect show. Of course, there are a lot of cliche moments, guys. There'll be a moment where two characters will be standing here, they'll be having like sort of a romantic moment, and then, of course, you know it, someone's going to be standing at the back there, and yes, they are standing at the back there. Cliche! But even after all the cliched moments, this is a very fun show to binge. I watched first season, second season, third season all in 1 week. If you have the time, especially now, MCO is back. For all of you who are stuck at home, you might want to catch this show. Even if you didn't watch the original films, they do a good job in telling you what happened in the past. There are a lot of flashbacks at key points of the story. They let you know, because even me, when I was a kid, I watched The Karate Kid. I remember that movie. But then again, I don't remember all the important points. And the show reminded me of those key conflicts, key points of the past, not even in the first movie, but also the second movie, the third movie. One thing, little bit of a spoiler, just a little bit of a spoiler, there are a lot of returning characters. I won't mention them because there will be a blatant spoiler for you guys, but yeah, characters do return and they do it tastefully. It never feels too forced, it's not out of place. And even certain characters that you think that, okay, that's a bit of a stretch, how are they going to come back to the story? They did it well. So in terms of that, I praise this show, especially the writers and the direction. They also introduced new characters also because Johnny Lawrence opens up Cobra Kai. He reopens the dojo, and so he recruits new students. The conflict in this story is because he was taught the Cobra Kai way. I mean, he learned early on that maybe those methods aren't working, because strike first, strike hard, no mercy. I mean, you put that in a kid, consequences will happen. So they explore that well. The new kids, their characters are well written. Sometimes a bit cheesy, but I give that a pass. The fight scenes, the choreography, when I watch every fight scene in this show, it brought me back. It's so nostalgic. It feels like I'm watching a Power Rangers fight scene when I was a kid. Even with the music and the atmosphere, it just took me back, guys. So give this show a chance. Cobra Kai, season 1 to 3, I really recommend it. And yeah, I give this show an 8 out of 10. So yeah guys, I'm back. I apologize, I haven't been doing this for a while, but give me a comment. Let me know what type of movies or TV shows you want me to review, preferably on Netflix, because you know everyone's stuck at home. You want to binge watch something, you want to stream something, and cinemas aren't open. So as always, hit subscribe, hit like, You guys know what to do. So yeah, hit me up with any movie related topics you want to talk about.